Hello, and welcome to Therapist Plays Night in the Woods. I am so excited to play this game. It's been on the list, recommended so many times by the community. There's a lot of games that people ask me to play and want a therapeutic perspective on, but I get a certain sense about some of them when people say that they connect deeply with it on a personal level, that there's something special about it. If this is your first time on the channel, then welcome. My name is Brady, I'm a therapist, and here we love doing emotional deep dives into our favorite games and characters. So I've never played this game before, I really don't know anything about it, other than that you do get to be a cat. I must say that is a big part of the reason why I chose this over other ones as well. I have two cats myself, I'm sure they'll make an appearance at some point in the playthrough. So this game just has everything going for it for me. I'm excited to jump in. Also, great soundtrack. In the year Granddad died. Oh no. That is a powerful way to open things. And this one's probably going to be emotional. The highway extension came. The road through Possum Springs. Been the only way to the state park. The highway took the traffic. It gave us Donut Wolf. Granddad left me an apple crate of books. He loved ghost stories and quoted them to himself in the hospital bed. In their wings, in their trees, all things die. Be at peace. Oh man. Just starting off with like an emotional gut punch like this. And what a beautiful thing to leave someone who this is clearly a core memory for, a very important relationship. That the year Granddad died is clearly some kind of anchor point in our memory, but there's something attached to it that's almost comforting. This idea that it's okay. All things die. On his last day, he sat up suddenly and stared bug-eyed through the window at the old playground. Half washed away, he turned to my dad, eyes still wide. This house is haunted, he said, and died. Oh. It's a cat! Well, this is great. I mean, I didn't expect a party or anything, but I figured someone would be here. Welcome home, May. Oh my gosh. I'm a cat! Send me more games where I play as cats. I'll play every single one of them. Especially if they happen to be dealing with some sort of traumatic loss. It's just kind of my thing. So it seems like we are kind of returning home. Like we expected somewhere to be here to greet us. Wow, when did they put this up? Possum Springs has never looked more falsely advertised. Visitors are going to be so let down when they see the actual town. Oh, we've got feelings about this place. Prepare to be disappointed, ye who enter here. Our town motto. Oh man, I just love when a game gives you so much like instant characterization. I think many of us have a hometown or a place that's familiar to us that it's kind of hard to go back to. And that you have mixed feelings about because there's obviously people still there that you're very connected to. Something that returns you to this place that it seems like I wanted to move on from. So why are we coming back? I love the way that we look up at this poster, which we think is overselling this place a little bit, but there's an interesting quote that I always liked from Esther Perel, relationship psychologist, who often says, when talking about how people who love each other argue with one another, that behind every criticism is a wish. If I'm saying that there's something not right in our relationship, and I'm critiquing you for it, then underneath that is some kind of unmet desire. I don't like the way that you ignore me. My wish is that you'd pay more attention. We just tend to communicate those wishes in the form of criticism because they're very emotionally charged. And that's the immediate sense I get from Mai here, which is there is a criticism about this place. State forest up top, regular forest everywhere else. Woods, woods, woods. It's dull to us. It's too familiar. It's overselling itself. Disappointment is the motto. And so like, what are the wishes behind those criticisms? Well, we clearly wanted it to be something else. We clearly wanted something more comforting to return home to, or Maybe this was a place where we couldn't meet our ambitions, and so we've left, and now we're returning. I don't know yet, but I do think that that's a very powerful way to know someone, which is if you listen to what they criticize, what do they really want underneath that? It's just easier to frame things in a negative way than to be vulnerable with, I wish this place was different. I wish I was different here. I think if it meant nothing to us, we wouldn't have this sense of longing for something different about it. Garbo and Malloy. Welcome back to Garbo and Malloy. What's on the news today, Malloy? Markets were up today. Oh, shit! Way up! Let's go! I'm looking at a chart and it's pretty impressive. The economy added 15,000 jobs, mostly in the chart sector. It's like so superficial, which is notoriously recession-proof. My, Garbo, we got a little political there. Gotta get political now and then. I went on one of those internet dates last week. Oh? Yeah. The internet is truly a giving lover. Hey, any lovely ladies out there looking for an eligible bachelor? Get in touch, and I'll let you know if I find one. These two are great. Okay. You can even tell in the way that the game presents things to us. Like, what are the criticisms and underlying wishes of the makers, the writers, which is they're satirizing like very superficial economic growth, clearly not indicating like general wellness or positive sentiment about the current day in the general populace. But the chart still looks great, doesn't it? I know this game is like 8 years old by now in 2026, but well, it's still very relevant, that sentiment. And I think the wish under that is like, I wish these things mattered more, or that any of us felt the benefits of it. What we got here? Schedule. Excuse me, but where is everybody? It's 10:45. It's closed. Not a lot of folks getting off the last bus to Possum Springs these days. Just you. Isn't there supposed to be someone at the desk? Oh, it looks like we can actually say something different. So you're the janitor or something. Yeah, let's go with this. Closed. Why are the lights on? Why is the TV on? I get spooked when I'm here by my lonesome. Oh. Can I squeeze past you? Nope, just broke the damn thing. When do you think it'll be done? Right after you go grab me a Fiascola from the machine. Am I paying for this? I always rig it when I'm here after hours. Nice. Free as in free? Free as in no one's here to say otherwise. Oh my gosh, the economic anxiety. Just seems like things are not great for anybody at the moment. What the? They have lime fiasco, and he wants a Fiascola. It's just a waste. It is interesting, though. Mai has a lot of opinions. Which just, to me, says strong character. Okay, just gotta grab it. Oh, the little cat paw. It's so cute. Oh my gosh. This is the best. We got a telephone. It must be such a relief to payphone companies that Possum Springs gets 0 cell reception. It'd be cool to call my parents. Oh. But some jerkhole took the time to actually rip it off. Who steals a phone? So maybe we want to call our parents and let them know that we've arrived. It is curious that, well, they didn't come to greet us. One free ass cola. I love that. Yummers. So what are you doing here? I live here. Well, lived here. Huh. Strange. When do you think that door's going to be finished? Now. Goodbye. Bye. Okay, so let's take a look at Possum Springs through Mai's eyes. Not the propaganda version. Oh man, I just love the art style though. It's like such a kind of bold look with lots of really defined shapes. I love it. Well, I'm right outside town. Mom and Dad, nowhere to be found. Dark and cold. Guess I'm walking. Alone. And you can tell that there's a lot of emotion wrapped up in those statements, because even the criticisms are hard to get out fully. Like, we're saying it even sort of passively to ourselves, like, oh, mom and dad are nowhere to be found. It's not, oh, my mom and dad aren't here. What, like, awful people. It's, they're not here. I wish they were. I think the combination of like really strong opinions and formulating all of our desires in terms of these kind of critiques, that is, in a sense, a coping mechanism. Like, we're protecting ourselves from getting in touch with the feelings that are really there, which are loneliness, not feeling important enough for people to show up, having this confirmation that the place we're returning to isn't exactly welcoming to us and is never what it was supposed to live up to be. It's possible to sit in those emotions and to not feel disturbed by them, but I don't know if we're there yet. It seems like it's easier to come at them from this sort of critiquing side of things, because ultimately I think we also want to feel and appear strong. But poor little Maya, I just want to give head pats to the kitty cat, to the sad cat. This bus station is maybe the newest thing in Possum Springs. Guess they got state funding or something. Makes a good first or last impression, I suppose. If not for the abandoned glass factory back there. Not getting rid of that anytime soon. Critique. This place isn't well maintained. It doesn't feel safe. It doesn't feel cared for. If the environment shows me no incentive to improve, how am I going to see that as an opportunity for myself? The underlying wish? I had hoped things would be different coming back here. I wish that there was progress made on some of these things that have been a problem since I lived here and left. I want to feel comfortable and safe, and that there's opportunity here. And that's actually one of the things that I often recommend to people if they are struggling with constant feelings of negativity about their life or the situation that they're in. One angle at that is to try to solve those things. Like, is there a way to improve those circumstances? But you also have to look after your perception. And so as I listen to someone and the kinds of things that they're saying, try to push them from that identifying things that you have negative sentiment about to the more earnest underlying desire, because that works in relationships. Like, instead of me saying to someone, you never seem like you want to spend time with me, that's a critique. Try asking in the form of a desire. I want to spend more time with you. We're getting the same message across, but one of them is asking for connection. The other is confronting why the connection's not already there. And so expressing things in the form of a desire to other people, but even to yourself and to your life, is asking for that collaboration. And it tends to put us in a more motivated state of mind about this thing. If I'm saying to myself something like, I need to stop letting myself get so behind and procrastinating, like, these are strong critiques, they may even be valid, but I'm unlikely to find the motivation to work on them from that statement as a starting point. If I start with actually what I'm looking for and say, look, I want to feel like I'm getting ahead on things. I want to feel like I'm getting momentum on the things that I want to do. And I want to have a sense of accomplishment. I'm much more likely to find motivation when the focus is on accomplishment rather than avoiding procrastination. And that's such a simple change to make, but it has very profound effects on our perception of the world. And I hope we see a little bit of that from Mai as we keep going. I love just the whole atmosphere, really, like the train, little firefly, the sounds. It's nostalgic for me in a way. Kind of reminds me of some of my own hometown experiences. Wow. Didn't realize how much I missed the sound of that train. I used to hear it in my bed at night during the winter when the leaves were down. Oh. There's a part of us that's kind of hanging on to positive memory. Well, I guess I'm gonna hike through the woods. Through the woods is home. My bed and my negligent parents. I'll reserve my comments until we actually meet them, but I swear to God, if we're dealing with more negligent parents, I'm gonna lose my shit. This is like such a trigger for me. Not because of like my own parental experience. My parents are wonderful. It's a trigger for me as a therapist, often working with individuals who talk about like childhood abuse or neglect or whatever, and just Yeah, it's like difficult to manage my own emotions around that sometimes. Okay, and here we are in the woods. Ugh, this is some dank nature. Dank nature and garbage. Okay, I know things seem bad, but we gotta do something about that perception. There used to be an old sawmill around here, I think. I mean, the park up there is called Sawmill Park. Looks like they lost a log load at some point. Gonna have to climb this, I guess. Oh, look at that. We are a cat after all, so this should be no trouble. Class of 99. Am I supposed to, like, break this? Oh my gosh. This is like a very cat-like solution to that problem. Oh my god. That was dangerous. I could have died. That was amazing. I'm not gonna die in this hole. Okay. A little bit of excitement in our life. Shopping bags are little ghosts of grocery stores haunting everywhere else. Oh, that's cute. Okay. It's not all bad for us. I actually like some of the ways that we're seeing things here. What is this? Wow, I haven't been here in maybe 10 years. Apparently, no one else has. And that's the thing, like, even though these critiques and perceptions may be justified, like, we haven't really seen the town yet, but let's say that it really is a dump. That's not the purpose of an intervention like changing our language around critiques to desires. The world is the world, and you changing your perception about it isn't going to change the world itself, but it does change how you show up in it, about which direction you take in response to it. Ultimately, there's going to be lots of negative stuff happening in our lives and in our relationships and in our own mind as well. But you get the choice of balancing whether that thing starts from the point at which the issue is most stagnant, like, I'm not liking this thing in my relationship. That's not exactly pursuing a solution to it. It's just identifying the way that it's stagnated, versus a point of potential. I want us to be more connected. I want us to stop fighting. I want my environment to feel more inviting. We're closer to a solution there than just saying, here's what's wrong, and stopping there. I don't know what they were going for here. Some sort of boat castle? Most of it's gone now. Just a thing for weird animals to eat and have babies in. I wonder what kind of weird animals have babies in there. Dirt possums, night snakes, mystery beasts of all shapes. Okay. I guess there's always more that we have to say. I remember Kathy Domenico's boyfriend took her here to make out and then break up. Oh my god. We're like quite cynical. And then the next day, Kathy pulled out Cindy Clark's nose ring at the Fort Lucine Mall. This entire area is so full of romance. Oh, that's sad though. But that's what we associate romance with, is love that did not turn out well. Oh man, that's the struggle. That's the struggle. When like actually bad things are happening around you, how do you maintain your own mental state? Hey, you can still see Mr. Snork was on this. Okay. Let's continue. Oh, come on. I don't think I have the upper body strength to climb this. But you're a cat! You can't keep me out, Possum Springs. I'm queen of you. I'd probably just jump off this telephone pole. Okay, I was like not sure if we were a boy cat or a girl cat. But we're a girl cat. And I love girl cats. Both of my cats are girl cats. Can we climb this then? Oh. Oh, got like a notebook here. Okay, it's like options. Oh, what is this? Ahoy! I definitely remember barely reaching the top of this wheel. I definitely remember barely growing since then. So interesting, though, that despite lots of emotions hung up about this place, and pretty negative, we're so very determined to get inside. Like, you know, you can't keep me out. I'm queen of you is quite interesting. Looks like the ladder's gone. If I could just get to the top of this thing. I could never make it up onto that tree when I was a kid. The number logs mocked me. The logs and the other kids. Negligent parents, bullies, hometown disappointment. I can't at all blame Mai for the way that she sees the world. But I think that we can fight for it. I think that what I'm seeing is just an unfailing determination, despite all of that, to go after what we want. And I just would love to see we start with what we want rather than what we don't want being the thing that drives that. Let me see if I can visualize this. Can't stop running while I do this. Not even for a second. Gotta have enough momentum. I think I can do it. Run and jump, jump, jump. Okay, so let's go. 1, 2, 3. Nice. It's only been 2 years since I lived here. Not on this playground. Possum Springs, I mean. This is all getting jumbled. I should write it down. Rip Granddad. Okay. Wow, so... Oh my god, this is heartbreaking. Now, I don't know if this is just because we're, like, still a child, that we've spelled your wrong. Your parents forgot you. Or if that's, like, poor education system. I could go either way. Oh my god, it's so sad, though. Like, your parents forgot you with a little heart on the exclamation point. I think we see ourselves as someone adventurous, but who was never given the choice of adventure. We see ourselves as the captain of the boat, but in reality, the boat is just a rundown piece of trash where love never manifested. I love the, like, three-dimensional square and sphere. I remember drawing that kind of stuff when I was a kid as well. Like, just very early on, trying to understand drawing and sketching. She just wanted so much more from life than she got. I think that's all of us, really, in some ways. I'm curious how we're going to make our peace with that, if we are. Okay. Hello, May. Been a while. Hey, what are you doing out here? Nothing better to do? I was out here doing my rounds and I saw you in the very off-limits playground. So? Get in the car, May. No. You want to spend your first night back in jail, May? No. Oh. Who is that? Okay. So we're back home. Hey, remember me? May, you gave me a heart attack. Good. What are you doing? Oh, May, honey, we thought you were coming tomorrow night. You thought wrong. How did you get here? I walked until I got arrested by Aunt Mall Cop. Oh, did you say hi to Molly for me? No! I say hi for no one. Okay. It's pretty bad. It's pretty bad to forget your child is coming home. It's pretty bad to just sort of shrug that off and deflect into like, oh, did you say hi? Like, it's either just very imperceptive or neglectful. I really think it could be both. It could be both. But it's no wonder we have such a natural inclination to resistance as our coping mechanism. Like, that's what the criticism part of her reflection is all about. Like, We resist the integration of reality as is, and so we critique like how it should be. And it seems like she has quite a lot of justification behind those things. F the cops. I'm going to bed. Fuck yeah. Tell them, is my bed still here? Or are we waiting for tomorrow night for that too? The sass. Ah, May, so good to hear that voice again. Good night. Dad looks older. Oh. Even though this is a very complicated relationship, it's one of the hardest things about going home. Everybody looks older, but especially your parents. And that's such a strong indicator of the passing of time, because your parents just always seem like they're going to be your parents, but they get older. They're human, and they won't be around forever. I think that despite how challenging the relationships may be with Mai, losing her granddad probably reminds her of that. She probably has a lot of fair critiques about these relationships, you know, that they're not perceptive enough, that they're not caring enough, that they're forgetful, or that they just actively don't care. The underlying wish from all of that is I want someone to pay attention to me. I want someone who is going to care about whether I'm home or not, whether I'm safe or not. You do often get quite a bit of conduct disorder in young kids who have neglectful parents, because it's the only way to get them to pay attention is if I get in trouble. I see that we have this like no sign proudly displayed on our shirt, basically telling everyone to back off. Or that resistance is kind of be our natural first response. I do love all the cats everywhere, though. This is lovely. Bless this mess. Tractor. Homestead. Cats of all shapes and sizes. With top hats. Cat poster. Cat clock. Birds in the upholstery. This is brilliant. I just love this in full environment. Oh, look at that little birdie nightlight. That's cute. There are a few things hanging around in the around here from the old country. This clock, the trunk in the storage room, and whatever is buried under the house after the cement incident. This thing goes off randomly every month or so. A little wooden duck pops out. Makes the weirdest sound. Scares Dad half to death every time. Used to joke it was Granddad getting even with him from beyond the grave. Getting even with him. Over what? Okay, got a lot of other stuff up here. We got Zorro cat. Cat's fishing. Mama cat. Papa cat. Baby cat. Graduated cat. That must be us. Pregnant cat. That must be Mom. And look at the way that she, tracks it with her eyes. I wonder if she sees that in a similar way as the Possum Springs poster, like it's telling a better story than reality. Is this our room? The cat noises. Oh. Poor baby. No matter what trauma you've experienced in your life, a little kitty is always easy to find rest. I love that. Now, so our room is pretty interesting as well. We've got a little dinosaur pointing where things go in its mouth, I guess. Some kind of witchy stuff. And a guitar. Could play some bass. But which song? Yeah, let's play some Space Dragon. Wanderer in space. No matter forbidden place. Oh, we actually get to play. Okay. Oh, wait, I'm not so good at these kinds of things. Oh, shit. I need a lot of focus for this. What? I had that one. I'm also trying to look at the visuals over there because they're pretty cool. I'm rusty, okay? I've been gone for 2 years. I'm actually okay with rhythm, like in general, but I have a hard time when the rhythm is also comes with like a visual. Oh, maybe I'm supposed to hold that. Shit. Oh my god, there's the dragon. The space dragon. Okay, not so bad. Yeah. I did my best. Not bad considering I don't know how to play this song. Oh, that is actually pretty good. I love that we just decided to play something we don't know how to play. Maybe once more. But which song? No, that's okay. We can do it later. Looks like that went into the notebook. Space dragon. How the hell do you draw a space dragon? It's very cute. Okay. Let's go downstairs. Okay, now we can think about this. I was so cute then. We were all so cute then. Cuties. The lot of us. We could have a traveling show. The Cute Browskis. I wonder as well how Granddad's death affected the rest of the family. Like, were things always this strained with us and our parents? I mean, so far we've seen that they're forgetful and dismissive, but I'm wondering how much of that was after Granddad's passing. Not that that would make it right. Ugh. Since when is the crawl space all jammed up? I wonder if Dad could move them. Okay, we can't go in there. Dad should move them. Okay. It's only fair. Oh, look at that. We actually have a little bird. Pet bird. I do like that we can climb on basically anything. It was pretty great when Granddad gave me that apple crate of old scary stories. Not sure how they ended up out here. Death comes to Wigglesbury. The Fancy Corpse. Helmole Stevenson. Necropus, Book the First. Lady Shark. The Stoat on Gallows Hill. It's great. Mom has all of her grisly books about creepy crimes and sad children. It's like kind of the MO of the games I play. On a creepy sad shelf in there. Oh, looks like one of Mom's books made it out here. And we even ate the horses. One family's horrifying farm life in the 1880s. Jeez, Mom. Hey, look. Some of Dad's books got in here. Finches of North America. World of Titmice. The Complete Grackle. A 3-volume set. Owls are owlsome. Treacherous cranes. The hell is a grackle? So I like this aspect of my, well, it's her curiosity. Curiosity of a cat. That, like, despite maybe even having no interest in it, there's still this, like, wanting to know. What is a grackle? How do you draw a space dragon? Like, despite how much interest she has in the thing, like Dad's books, she still wants to know. If only to know something about him. I like that about her. Okay, let's see if we can see Mom. Honey? Yeah? Come see me in the kitchen before you leave. Okay. Is that Mama Cat? Hi, Mom. Welcome home, sweetie. Thanks for not changing the locks. Sorry, we mixed up the day you were coming back. It was such short notice. It's okay, Mom. My honey? Yeah? Is everything okay? I mean, should we give them more grace? Like, it's possible they just mixed up the day and they're perfectly fine. Oh man, I see both of these as being pretty, like, characteristic of my... Here I'd lean more towards, yeah, you know, I'm rejecting you and you asking about me because you didn't even show up to see me when I got here. And how could you forget? Not really wanting to get into the conversation. And a response like this is, you know, I want to hear why you're concerned. I want my parents to be concerned about me. And so I'm going to ask, you know, what do you mean? I know why they're asking, but I think saying this would get them to tell me more about why they care. Honey, did something happen? I just needed to come home. Well, sweetie, I think you can understand my worry. It's not usually something a college sophomore just up and does. I know. Honey, you can tell me if something happened. Mom, I'm fine, really. Oh. I don't think we're fine, though. Can we talk about this another time? Sure, honey. It's okay. Thanks, Mom. I bet you your old friends would be happy to see you. You wouldn't happen to know where Greg is, would you? Oh yeah, Greg's working down at the Snack Falcon. Up in town center, west by the Click-Clack. Yeah, I think I'll run over and say hey. Well, have a good time out there. Lots to explore. See what's changed. I will. Just watch out for all the construction. Well, it wouldn't be fall in Possum Springs without loads of construction. It's so festive, honey. I'll be back later. Bye, sweetie. Mom. Oh, I think that this is just not a one-dimensional situation. Yes, her parents forgot her. But the fact that they're not that concerned about her being on her own tells me that they actually have a lot of faith in her to figure things out. I think that the distinction between the two parents is pretty interesting. Mom's eyes are sort of wide open, like she can see more of what's going on with us. Mom is much more pronounced on the page, maybe much more pronounced in our life, and Dad is much smaller. Not as intimate of a relationship, and he also has the glasses on. And we can't see behind them, so it may feel like he's paying less attention to us. But obviously we're still, you know, worried about them getting older. All things considered, I mean, it seems like there is genuine concern for my mom is asking, you know, what happened? It seems like we came home after going to college, but also isn't demanding answers right now. She clearly sees us as needing some time to feel comfortable talking about that. I mean, I mentioned before that my parents are wonderful, but like I'm in my fucking 30s now. Okay. When I was a sophomore in college, 21, 22, whatever, you know, I could work myself up into thinking that they were like not amazing too. And, well, I didn't have a very mature perspective on a lot of things. And these are lifelong relationships that change and grow over time. And I think it's possible that Mai has a bit of an all or nothing perspective. Like, they forgot me, they're negligent. When it may be the case that, like, they did forget you and they also care a lot, but, you know, are capable of making their own mistakes. So what's been happening in town? Well, let's see. Did you hear Mrs. Krangler died? Who? You remember Mrs. Krangler? She taught your Girl Scout troop how to dance. Oh, wow. She was pretty old then, too. Oh, she was ancient, honey. She was ancient when I was your age. How did she die? From being ancient. That's great. How old was she? 115. Wow. Wow. I know. If this were a contest, she'd have won. Okay. That's another strange thing about coming home is, yeah, learning about the people who are no longer there. There's always bound to be someone. Honey, you've got to read this book when I'm done with it. What is it? Well Boy. It's a true story about a boy who grew up in a well. His parents didn't want him, so they threw him in a well. And he was raised by eels. In a well. Wow. Eels. Eels. Eels, honey. That's so adorable. I like their relationship. It's cute. Eels, honey. Eels. Okay. Well, I guess it's time to go outside. Part 1. Home again. Oh my gosh. Is that a squirrel? Cute! Oh, I just love the fall vibes. Kill, kill, kill! FBI, freeze! Okay. Got some kids running around. There's cats everywhere. Not everyone is a cat, though. Well, it sure is fall. All the road work crammed in before winter. Makes like half the town inaccessible. Unless you want to walk the long way around for like 20 minutes. Which, I mean, no. Okay, looks like we can't go that way. Who is this? Hey, Mr. Twigmeyer. Hey, is that you? Sure is. Nope. Let's go with nope. Well, it looks like May. Bet it smells like May. I have a smell. When you were a kid, Susan used to call you a little dirtball. Well, I was a dirtball, yeah. I think that it's probably fair to say that a college age has the maturity to recognize that we're all little dirtballs as kids. You still are a dirtball, I bet. Cradle to grave, 100% dirtball. That's the spirit. See you around, Mr. Twigmeyer. Oh, isn't that cute? This is the kind of town where we know all the neighbors. Oh, we got a new entry. Okay. A little bit of the town starting to appear. Who is this? Selmers. What are you doing home? Dropped out. Wow. Yeah, I guess. So, like, you just don't go back? That's about it. Weird. So how have you been? Okay. Me and Dennis split. Oh no. Yeah, he got a job at the new prison over in Brittle. And he met some girl at a gas station. Wow, what a jerk. He's a free agent. I guess. Not looking good for our aspirations on romance. What's that word they use? For like a weapon you make in jail? Like a knife? A shank? Shiv. Shiv. I hope Dennis gets shivved at work. Just to scare him. Scare him good. That'd do it. Scare him right in the kidney. Okay, well, I gotta go. Nice seeing you. Stop by anytime. So there's probably something very interesting going on in Little Mai's head, which is we probably went off to college because we thought there would be more opportunity for us to change and grow in a place that is not this stagnant hometown. For whatever reason, things didn't work out, or we don't exactly know, but we're coming home. And it's very natural to start wondering and asking about what's different, what's changed. Clearly, she was invested in a lot of these relationships because she knows, who was with who at the time. It was only 2 years ago, but still. College age, you have a pretty short-term memory for stuff. And whenever I've made big changes in my life, like, coming back to America from living in Europe, which, as I'm thinking about it, is a very similar kind of thing for I went over there and it was this life-expanding adventure and it was very important to my development, and I had to come home. And it was not by choice, really, but I had it in my mind that, like, the thing that changed my life for the better did not work out. And so there is a hopefulness as you come back to what's familiar that, well, maybe I was wrong about it. Maybe it wasn't so bad. Maybe I can, you know, grow here and adapt here and start looking into, you know, what's different about my hometown. There's a longing for yourself to be wrong, that maybe returning home won't be so bad. Maybe some of the biases I have about it have been a bit unchecked and I'm more mature now, and maybe I can change my perspective, live here in a way that I couldn't before. I just wanted to be wrong so badly. And I bet Maya does too. I bet she wants to feel like this is a good place to return to if she can't have this other new thing. But the people that she's talking to so far, I wonder how many of them will actually say that things have changed for the better. Some relationships haven't worked out. Construction is still an issue. My parents are getting older, but our relationship hasn't developed very much. And we're still a dirtball. To the grave, she said. Hello. What you doing on my porch? I'm just being a cat. Hey, Mr. Shazikov. Hello, my best worst student. Yeah. Liked constellations, hated school. Hey, don't knock school. School is vital for your future. What are you doing back in Possum Spring? I dropped out of school. Oh, well, if you're still interested in constellations, come by my roof down the hill later this week. Should have my new telescope set up by then. Sure thing. I'm actually curious to know what she thinks of, the teachers. You know, for better or worse, they can be pretty formative people in our lives as well. Okay, let's keep going. I love the way the town is, like, laid out, though, that it's on this big hill. Are these friends? Do we know them? Hey, it's the Harleys. What are you doing? Little Joe, you're under arrest. Oh, these are the kids. Oh, wow. Kids still talk about Little Joe? We used your DNA. Do you kids know what DNA is? Ghosts don't have DNA. So they're like playing cops and robbers, I guess. Hey, look, don't spoil the fun for them, May. Just... Both of these seem to be about spoiling the fun for them, though. Let's just go with this. Ghosts don't have DNA. Yeah, ghosts don't have DNA. Hey, lady, can you leave us alone? Yeah, leave us alone, lady. Lady! I resent that. It makes me sound old. Danny, right? Yep. I think you were a senior when I was a freshman. Probably. How's it going? Just lost my job. Oh no. They say construction's always hiring, but it's not. In fact, it's often laying off guys named Dan. What are you gonna do? I'm open to suggestions. Don't give up. I'm sure someone in town is hiring. Oh, this is nice. Both of our choices are pretty optimistic. And that's the side of my that I think is sleeping and might need to be woken up a little bit more, is that there is like a fundamental want to believe in the better of things and of people. Maybe more so people than of things and places. We don't even know much about this person, but we clearly wish things were better for them. If only to sort of confirm the sleeping idea that this town can improve, but wow. It doesn't seem like things are much better. Don't give up. Well, there's always a chance someone will die. Oh, God. And I can have their job. Dan, you're not gonna, like, kill anyone, are you? Does it pay? Holy shit, dude. I don't have a job either. Oh, man. Sorry to talk your ear off about it. How are you holding up? Good. Just dropped out of college and I'm living with my parents. Oh. So you're basically a teenager again. No. I'm just an adult living with her parents. Oh, okay. So it's not like you're unemployed. It's like you're lacking a daytime hobby. Oh, man. Dan is just not mincing fucking words here. That pays money you don't need for rent. I guess we could count our blessings and say that, but all right, I'm gonna go get going. Yeah. Okay. Well, I want to say that like there's a lot of cynicism from the people we've met so far, but at the same time, like this is also reality. People are losing their jobs, relationships aren't working out, college, wasn't right for us for whatever reason. There's plenty of justified reasons to be upset and cynical and negative about the future, but I can't do it. I can't like hang on to that stuff myself. Like I said, I know what it's like to come back to small time America from what feels like, a big adventure. And it's not easy to maintain your optimism about that. It's taken me a very long time to surface my own. And I think it's probably a combination of a lot of things for the people in this town. It's, the charts are going up, but people are losing their jobs. There's no love in the world. The children are uneducated about DNA. Like, there's a stagnation in a lot of corners of this environment. And so I think about this a lot when I'm talking to someone who, has got a lot of difficult things going on and may even be in the point where they've reached a state of depression, where not only are things not improving, but we're now having a downward momentum that goes deeper into sadness and resistance to motivating ourselves. And that's a very hard place to climb out of, especially when it seems like there's very little incentive to do so. What I think is important when you're in that state, or even if it's just kind of a low grade but ever present kind of depression that's existing in society, like maybe what we're seeing here, a kind of malaise and dissatisfaction with things, with little hope for improvement. Fortunately or unfortunately, depending on your perspective, working yourself out of a depression is a long-term thing. And that can be discouraging because you know that life is unlikely to improve immediately in the short term. But I personally have found it encouraging. Like, I was in a situation like this, and it definitely led to, a state of dissatisfaction with life and hopelessness about the future. But because, like, the growth in my mental health has been pretty long-term, I've been able to gain a lot of awareness over all of the aspects of life that depression touches, which makes it less likely, at least in my perspective, that I could fall back into a place like that. Because it was not an on and off switch. I learned a lot about protecting my mental health and improving things in the course of getting better. But that doesn't mean that everything is fixed either. I want to hear from some more characters before I go deeper into that, but a lot of what I'm seeing here is, very familiar. What have we got here? Trolley side news. Hey, I just got back in town, and the one thing I missed most was, hey, I remember you. Hello. Thief! Oh, come on. That was years ago. Once a thief, always a thief. All right, you know what? I'm not a thief, you take that back. This isn't even a restaurant. Okay, it's time to give them some sass. It is a very high likelihood that we actually did do some thievery here. So, I'm just gonna insult their establishment. This isn't even a restaurant. It's a crappy food stand in a hole. This establishment has been in the business for 50 years. 50 crappy years in a hole. You know what else has been in a hole for 50 years? Dead people from the 60s. No respect. No respect, this one. You can keep your whole pretzels and your damp pierogies. Yeah. Go jump in the river. Okay. Should I get my little cat paw in there and snag one anyways? I mean, how dare they say that I should just be a dirty river cat? Delicious pretzels. I guess I can't grab them. We're just coping hard. Okay, what else we got going down here in the subway? What is this? Hey, teens. Hey. What are you guys doing? Nothing? Cool. Cool that people still hang around down here. We used to do that when I was in high school. Yeah. I wasn't in high school that long ago, you know. How old are you? 20. Oh, so you can't buy beer? No. Do you have a car? No. They do not give a shit. Oh man, what an interesting interaction this is, though. To be older and come back and see, like, the state of the youth, and to wonder if, wow, things have changed at all for them. Seems like it hasn't. And this desire to be relevant in some way to them, like, I am the person who came before. I also hung out down here in the hole and stole pretzels and pierogies. And then to be humbled to the fact that your only relevance to them is if you can buy them beer or drive. And she can't do either of them, so we might as well just be invisible. It's both a reminder that things have not really improved for the teens, and probably a signal to them that things aren't getting much better as you get older. Yikes. Okay, let's get out of the hole here. Oh my god, there's a cat. Why is this cat like a regular cat? Is there like 2 types of cat? I don't know. I'll investigate further later. Let's see what we got up here. It looks like we've got like cats and crocodiles and birds. It's almost 5. Quitting time. Kick back some brews and watch the smelters. Oh man, is that all there is to look forward to after work? Ooh, the snack falcon. Let's check this out. Crunchster. Snack falcon. Oh my god. Hey, Greg! Oh, this is actually one of our friends. What are you doing here? I'm back. Like, back as in today. Back as in back. Too bad you didn't die at college. Too bad you didn't catch a flesh-eating disease. Too bad you didn't join a murder cult. Too bad you didn't lose all your limbs in a freak soda machine accident. God, it's good to see you. Ah! How's Angus? You two still a thing? Hold on. What are you doing? Changing the music. What about Angus? I gotta know. Is love alive in this world? What? Angus, what are you doing here? Why are you evading the question? I live here. Since when? Since last night? 11 or so? That's amazing. Come to band practice. Oh my god, the band is still a thing. Sure. When's practice? Now. When do you get off work? Now. Really? But what about Angus? Ah! What do we have here? Greg rules. Okay. Oh, look at that. He's got himself a little pristine shiv there. Hi, Angus. Hey, it's you. It's May. It's May! Ah! Oh, okay. There's Angus. So the party barn went out, huh? Yeah, not sure how it ever stayed open. Like, how many parties are there, really? You need a lot of parties to keep a barn running. I have your old bass. Oh, dude, I don't even think I remember. Hey, Bay. May's back. Wow. Hi. Yeah, hi. What's the history there? She's totally back. Wait, what? Are you, here for band practice? I play drums. That's not drums. That's computer. It's fine. She also does your bass parts. Well, I understand them as the bass parts, but I can turn them off. Okay. So this was our band, and we got our parts replaced by Bay, it seems. Turn them off on your computer. May, we're totally going to play a song. You totally have to play bass. I don't even remember. Those aren't even drums. Oh my god. Here we go. Dust on this old tired street. There's no way I'm reading that and playing this at the same time. I'll just fail at it. Oh my god. Little intercuts of the paw shredding on the bass are pretty amusing though. I just want to die anywhere else. Okay, I'll try. Only I could die anywhere else. Trying to read that and also read these is pretty difficult. Anywhere, just not here. Stuck on this dead-end street. Where all the new kids come to play. Stuck. Where past and future meet. Watching all our autumns drift away. I just want to die anywhere else. If only I could die anywhere else. So, come with me. Let's die anywhere else. In lyrics. I mean, it does say quite a bit about how they feel about their hometown. Anywhere else, just not here. If they ever hear my name, will they know I walked alone around these dusty streets, my tired old home? Will they ever stop to think what was here before? No. I won't remember that I'm gone. Oh my god. I can't believe I got that. Just want to die anywhere else. That's real though. Shit. I love how they just included Guitar Hero in this game. Well, pretty good. Yeah, that was okay. Not bad considering I don't know the song. Holy crap. That was hard to do. You'll get back in practice. I hope. Jeez. My wrist hurts. That was great, man. Like just seeing you back, playing your old horrible bass. Okay, are we doing this diner thing? Yeah! Woohoo! Yay. Hip hip. Okay. Hell yeah. Did you miss pizza, May? They have pizza at school. Oh, cool. Well, it's interesting, though, revealing, I would say, even that, well, May is the only one who went away to school. Everyone else has stayed here. I'm sure we've all got different kinds of feelings about that. The immediate ones being, like, some are pretty excited. Others don't seem to care. And others may feel negative. Oh, get it! Get the pizza, May! This pizza isn't great. It's pretty horrible. Dudes, haven't you heard of the pizza scale? The what? There's a scale of pizza. On one end, there's the worst pizza. But like everything right above that is still really good. It's kind of legit. It kind of makes sense. What's at the other end of the scale? It's pizza all the way up. Pizza good. I mean, it's kind of fair, actually. Like, even the worst pizza is not bad. I mean, it's no possibilities. I missed possibilities. I'm not touching those crusts. Same. We should have gone to possibilities. But the diner has ambiance! The seats are comfy. The food is terrible, but it's got charm. You too fancy for the diner now? Guys, please. I was raised on this diner. You and like a zillion rats. Okay, what's the deal with Bay and May? Mai? Someone let me know. Mai or May? So when are we going to play out? May, we don't play out. Oh. We have jobs, May. I work at the video outpost too. I'm at the old pickaxe. Oh. Oh, that's a fucking depressing part of reality. We went off to school to better ourselves, and everyone else stayed home and all just became employed. Just an awful reality. Isn't that your dad's store? I thought you were going to school. Yeah, well, life happens. I'm Lord of the Snack Falcons. Where's Casey? Oh yeah. You wouldn't know, huh? Casey's gone. Gone? Gone how? Hopped a train, I bet. Oh wow. He always talked about doing that. Yeah, one day he was just gone. Made a clean break. Hasn't emailed or anything. Well, good for him, I guess. His parents put up missing person posters, but everyone knew what happened. Jeez, Casey, Huh. Mm-hmm. And what exactly do you do, May? I was in college. And why exactly are you still not there? Well, I think we might be in the interest of saving face here and saying, screw school. I just didn't want to fucking do it. Maybe this is a little too vulnerable for us right now in front of our friends. Yeah, fuck it. Screw school. Stunning. I don't think they believe it. Well, we better get home, dude. Oh yeah, Angus got a date with Sword of People Online. Like Sword Art Online. Oh, lucky. It's really great to be back. Dude, we can hang out every day. Oh my god. Holy crap. What? Is that an arm? That's an arm. Oh my god, there is an arm. Nobody move. Let's poke it with a stick. I go first. What is going on here? May, this is like tampering with evidence. Ugh. Am I gonna have to start worrying about getting dismembered on my way home? Shh, I wanna watch this. You don't need your ears to watch. Shh. We really have just become a teenager again, haven't we? Like, the fact that this is the only interesting thing going on. It's fucked up. Okay. How much entertainment value does this really have for us? I mean, I guess we are a cat. Oh, what is this? Is there something to reveal under the cuff there? What is that? Some kind of mark. What? Is that a tattoo? That's a tattoo. What is it? I think you just sleuthed out a clue, dude. Oh, for fuck's sake, you two. Here come the cops. Now what's going on here? Uh-oh. Hey, Aunt Molly, we found an arm. All right, mate, put the stick down and step away from the arm. All right, don't taser me or anything. No promises. Oh, I think it's time for me and Angus to get home. See you tomorrow, May. All right, I don't want any of you walking home alone tonight. Buddy system. Something bad's going on. I can drive May home, officer. Thank you, Bay. Yeah, thanks, Bay. Let's roll. Okay, what's the tea between these two? So, working at the old pickaxe. Yep. Are they training you to take over the family business? They... your parents? Hey, look, we're here. Oh, my house actually isn't for a few blocks. Get out. Okay. Thanks for the ride. Go. What do we think? Die anywhere else. Okay, we got a couple thoughts here. Gregory's Pizza Scale. Avoid. Unateable. Bad, cheap, frozen, normal delivery, fancy. Too fancy. All good as hell, though. We got an arm. Got a tattoo. Observations. Not chopped, but served. Army jacket. On sidewalk. There was a bug present. Okay. Curious that she didn't write anything about Bay there. It's Definitely some kind of issue between the two of them. Maybe even something to do with May leaving. I could see that being quite challenging for someone you're really close to in whatever capacity, you know, friendship, relationship, whatever. May is this person who went away for school. You know, that is often a justification to end a relationship. Maybe they didn't think things would work out at that distance. And, well, for her to come back and almost have like nothing to show for it, it's like, yeah, it can feel like you abandoned people. I know that for me, I had a lot of close friendships from when I was living in America as a teenager. And I went overseas when I was 17. And I was actually only supposed to go for about 6 months. And then I was going to come back and just continue my life, I guess. But in those 6 months, I decided to stay. And I stayed for 10 years. And so there was a sense of like, you know, hey, I'll be right back to a lot of friends of mine. And I just never came back. And when I go home now, things are definitely different. Some people it's actually pretty easy to connect with, but I also get a sense from talking to them, especially the ones who have stayed there, you know, for the last, gosh, almost 15 years, that, you know, you went off and did bigger and better things. And I'm stuck here. It's painful on both sides because it's hard to find connection with them again. And it's hard for them to relate to anything you've experienced as well. Some people, it seems, have had an easier time with that. Like, doesn't seem like we've skipped a beat with someone like Greg. Angus, I'm not sure. Seems maybe a little indifferent. But whatever the relationship was with Bay, this was clearly, I'm going to guess, us leaving had something to do with the rift right now. Oh, there's Dad again. Hey, kitten. Listen, May, I'm sorry about last night. I really thought you were coming home tonight. That's okay, I guess. I wanna say that it's okay, but I still want him to feel a little bad about it, so I'm gonna leave this little I guess caveat in there. You know me, with the bad memory. Yeah, I remember. Oh, I mean, you do pretty well. Yeah, I remember to eat and breathe. You're really good at, like, remembering how to walk. I'm a champ. Tell you what, how about we pretend I did come home tonight? Oh. May's got a good heart. You know, to go from sort of coping hard with this by saying, my parents are just negligent, they forgot me, to giving them some grace, especially if it seems like, you know, Dad's actually got something going on. That is a sign of maturity, I think, that she's able to put her desire for a stable and healthy relationship with them over just sort of pure principle. Well, they forgot me, and there's only one dimension to this, and so I just hate them now. Sometimes you actually have to ask yourself what you care more about, the principle of the matter or the result. And in this case, I think May knows that staying principled is going to make her feel very lonely. And stay in this pattern of dissatisfaction. Or do you want a result? Do you want to feel like you can be good with your parents? Maybe you should just forgive them. And we just got back from the bus station. Start over? Yeah. Okay. Hey, Dad. Hey, May. Thanks for picking me up. Oh. Welcome home, May. I'm going to go to sleep, I think. Well, you've had a big day. Good night, kitten. Oh. Oh, May. Poor baby. She's a good one. She's a really good one. What a big thing to do, to like protect your relationship with your parents like that over feeling indignant towards them. Oh wait, I forgot to tell you. What? We found an arm on the ground today. Are we still pretending it's yesterday? No! We came out of the click-clack and there was an arm. Just like an arm? What? Aunt Mall Cop came and everything. Oh my god, that's really weird. I poked it with a stick. Okay, really, May. Don't poke dead body parts with sticks. Too late! Wow, I'll have to email Molly. All right, good night for real now. Oh, where's Mama Cat? Mama Cat's not around. You know, after some of these interactions, I think that, yeah, she does have a lot of reverence for their family. And I do think she does have some for the town as well. But both of these things are very complicated. Speaking on maturity, that's like often something that I'm working with people on as well, is getting out of black and white thinking. It's either all good or all bad. This person is terrible or they're a saint. Not just about maturity, but about developing this kind of mental wellness is being able to find middle ground with things. I wasn't able to find it when I came back to America, and I was like, this sucks. Europe is better in every way. If I'm being like very unfair to myself and want to live a miserable life here in America, then I just will continue to believe that. Or I can look for a more nuanced perspective that says you can be comfortable with something that you're also dissatisfied with. This town is totally stagnant and should have been a better opportunity for May and her friends. And it's also full of people rooting for us, even despite the setbacks that we've had. Our parents can be like forgetful and a bit absent-minded, and at the same time, in a world where relationships and financial stability are in question, we have a safe place to return home to with parents who are still together. So it's important to look for a middle ground between the extremes in how you view the world around you, around the people in your life, but also for yourself. There's nothing about you that's all good or all bad either. I made the mistake of calling myself a failure for a very long time when I came back to America and felt like that was 10 years wasted because clearly I didn't manage to stay there. I had to come back. Like May has to come back. I wonder if she also feels like a failure at this point, you know, that college didn't work out. But the truth is probably somewhere in between that. Bedtime. Yes. This is my favorite part. Sleepy kitty. All right, it's another day. Wow, it's been literally 36 hours since I've been online. This shall not stand. Oh, we're in the cyberspace. No. What's wrong with you? Damn it. I bet Angus knows how to fix this. He's all computery, I think. Oh, what do we have, like a virus? Burly singles in your zip code. But I can't. I can't let him see this. Where does he work again? Tough, angry singles. That's the thing. You know, you also have to find a middle ground between like the burly singles or the tough and angry singles. You know, it doesn't just have to be one or the other. Okay. Well, let's find out what's going on now. Hey, hun. Yeah? Come say hi. It's so cute how we go and sit up on the counter like we don't want to be small in front of mom, so get up on the counter. Morning, mom. Nope, I'm mom 24 hours a day. Also, it's 4 p.m., sweetie. Holy shit. Well, I'm off to find Angus. Oh, is he your little friend Greg's boyfriend? Big guy? Kind of quiet? Yeah, that's him. I need him to fix my laptop. Well, he better, sweetie. You can't afford to buy a new one. Wait, do you even know Angus? Do you? Mom, we are in a band together. Sorta. Oh, is the band back together? Yeah, we practiced last night. I don't think we're ever going to play, though. Well, that sounds like fun, honey. Yeah, I guess. You don't sound too happy about it. Well, I'm off to find Angus. Have a good time, daughter. Thanks, 24-hour mom. 7 days a week. Oh, mom is sweet. Well, friends, I think this is where we're going to pause our first episode of Night in the Woods. And so far, I can definitely say that I'm really appreciating what feels like a very subtle and realistic approach to mental health, which is, it's not that everybody is crying their eyes out all the time and, is overtly miserable in every line of dialogue, but there is a lack of inertia in just about everyone in this world so far. This feeling of being stuck in where you are, who you are, and the things that you're trying to build, whether that be a job or a relationship, not having a lot of faith or evidence that those things work out. I think it's a struggle that's all too real to many of us. And that despite all of that, we still grasp for little bits of comfort and little bits of optimism wherever we can find them. Speaking for myself, and something that I'm seeing in Mai and a lot of these other characters, is that I spent a long time talking about what I wasn't happy with. And I think there's value in trying to understand why you're unhappy with it. But things didn't really change for me until I started changing the question. And I stopped asking myself what I don't want from life, and I started asking myself what I do. That didn't suddenly fix it, but it did start pointing me in the direction to fix things. Believe you can, and say you will. And it's not a guarantee that things will work out, but I think in some way, having that idea in our minds is one of the things that compels us to take the steps forward. Because if you don't believe it, you never will. All right, that's it for this episode. Be good to yourselves, and I'll see you in the next one.